Much for joining us today. This is definitely Tuesday. Mars Energy teaching every one of you guys. If this is your first time in my live, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. Those are African traditional religions by which we harness, direct, and disperse energy, frequency, and vibration. To each and every one of you guys, before we get this started on tonight, salutations to my madrina, to my padrino, and to my Oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters of Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, and Paulo. To each and every one of you guys, as you're being notified that yes, we have a hurricane on the waters, and actually I just text my padrino is actually in the area where he is, and is actually coming up actually where he lives. So they are dealing. I haven't been following the news. I ain't gonna lie, and I did a spell to send it another direction. Sorry, padrino. But I just wasn't up for it since I've been known for centuries as being a weather witch. I thought it was. I wouldn't stop it from coming to Florida, but I didn't have no intention to come in my way. So to each and every one of you guys, we will deal with the bands of the hurricane here where we are, and we pray safety for my padrino, and to also my madrina is also there in the Tampa area. And there's a lot of Santeros over there, so I hope you got your Madre Aguas eye or your Yemiyah's eye, and I hope that they're anchoring you for this storm. As a child of Oya, Mafedi Fun Oya, and as a child of Bablu Aye, as I'm rocking on this Tuesday, this is an opportunity for us to understand what real magic is. If you have not had the opportunity to be a part of this platform, this is for melanated people that practice the ATRs in the church, and it's also for those that have left the church but still got church influence, but they practice the ATRs. I want to say to each and every one of you guys, thank you so much for all of you reaching out to Chief Apostle Ely, making sure. Jelly Sweet had me laughing. She's like, you know, I got my rain boots on. I'll come down there and get you. So I thought that was rather sweet and concerned. But Lena Green and different ones have been reaching out to us in this area. We do have some winds and some rain bands and what have you. But if I'm not mistaken, that it has already hit landfall. And it is going through the Tampa area, Sarasota area. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have my television on. I'm not tracking it. All I did was get information and make sure it didn't come this way. I used to send it completely away, but now that I understand the significance of the ancestors and the Egun and all of that, I try to not interfere in these aspects, but I was not up for dealing with the full impact of that hurricane. What's up there, Chris from Philadelphia? What's up there, my 69 Renee is in the house, and what's up, Mama Susan, on tonight? I want to say to each and every one of you guys, excited to be here with you on Mars Day and dealing with Mars energy. I'm rocking actually Bablu Aye. Lua is my path in Bablu Aye, and so therefore I am definitely walking the magic of Bablu Aye. And I am excited because that's an Egun, that's Moreto, that is ancestor, even on the day, teaching your ancestors how to fight. And I want to talk about something on today that all of you all, prayerfully, that you learn how to speak to the elements. And this is why my intermediate class was very, very important for many of you guys that just did not really either get it, or that many people thought they did not need that. A lot of things that we have to succumb to is because we either don't have the knowledge, we don't have the tools, or we do not have the power, or all three. And so therefore, in order for us not to live certain realities, it is very, very important that we understand why we are who we are, why we're following certain paths. And so these are the things that are significant. But thank you so much. Let me say this to the tribe. The Saints done fell off past deadline, but the tribe is still sending donations in to make sure they hit their 1,500. There are people in the tribe still to this day that are sending cash apps in order for their tribe to hit that 1,500 mark. It makes me feel so good because it is my mentality of not giving up or giving in. And when I see people that are following me persisting and going beyond what may be for some that are like, oh, it's over now. No, when you want to hit a target, it don't matter. It's never too late until you're dead. But I just love that. What's up, my Karen O'Brien? What's up there, my Gemini in the house? So I'm very impressed. This is not something I told the tribe to do, but people were texting me and saying, you know what, I still want to contribute to the tribe and I want to do my part, and they're still pushing for the tribe to hit their 1,500. And listen, this is spirituality to me. I absolutely love that. I absolutely love the fact that many of you guys are starting and learning how to utilize it in your personal life as well. That mentality of not giving up and giving in. So one of the things, now I have this this bottle. This bottle is like, I don't know if it's over 10 years, 10 decades. But I'm refilling it with rose geranium. So my spiritual dad started me out on this particular oil blend, rose geranium, when I was 13 years of age, and so I just kept it up, and I added my own twist to it and all that other good jazz. But when your elders give you a recipe for you, stick with it, even though they don't tell you anymore. I just appreciate it. What's up, my Taurus? Love is in the house. Taurus is ruled by Venus, so I feel love in the house. On the war day, y'all know that Venus is all about love too, not just Mars, but Venus is about getting at some of that odds too. You understand? So I want to say love to each and every one of you guys for your continued support of Chief Apostle Ely. Now, am I 100? I feel like it. I taste like it. I just ain't claimed it yet, but I feel like I'm 100. I'm still dealing with some stuff, but I feel like myself. And I've been handling a lot of the business. So once again, to all of you that are still supporting and making sure that the tribe hits their 1,500, kudos unto you. To each and every mother who still want to switch out. She said, I love the tribe. You know, the saints got to learn. Sometimes the people that be closest to you do the less, and the people that is furthest away you do the most. So it smells so good to me. But as you see right here, I got like all kind of herbs, all kind of stuff in there. That's that good old roots work. But it's good for, I'm actually gonna put some on my feet. But I'm gonna be talking about something that is gonna really help y'all that are out here that on these spiritual streets, and you want to be victorious in your everyday life, and you want to experience something that's done. Now I don't know if y'all ever seen or even heard of this, because we are talking about Mars energy, but I have this it's called shark oil. Like they get the oil from a shark, and so I do, because I have scorpion oil and I also have this shark oil. I haven't used that right now because I do work with well, I put it in Centella, but I have like tiger sharks too. We you got Philadelphia, y'all are closer than the Saints. I think it's like a couple hundred off for the I haven't did the count yet because people still sending cash out, but I think it's like a couple hundred off from the 1,500, but not that far off. Even though you guys had to come up with more resources than the Saints, but the Saints probably had to buy dildos or butt plugs, or you know the Saints always, you know, they deal with pleasure over responsibility. But you know, I don't tell God who to send to me. I just work with who I got. So once again, thank you. I feel honored to know that something about what I do, how I do, influences people to persist beyond limits. And so a part of what I have done, I always believed where there's a will, there's a way. Now I got, let me do my Taurus 7 chakra. 7 chakra for my Taurus love. I'm going to do 2. And then I'm going to mix that with healing incense. for my Taurus. Okay, handle that Ogun. And so, and then I'll light it for my Taurus. Now, I got Ancestor Incense burning over there in the cauldron. I'm feeding them. And trust me, I'm going to utilize this hurricane. Ain't no sense of me lying to you, because I don't, whether it's close or not, I'm going to go into the atmosphere and I'm going to utilize that, the Ache of Mafedikun Oya, and the eye of the hurricane is Ayao, and I have both of those Orishas. So yes, I am going to capitalize on this hurricane while it's devastating other parts of Florida. Call me an opportunist. Call me what you want, but you won't call me no fool. I got my saber tree outside, so they all good. This is rue that I'm burning. I've been doing conjure and trying to keep my space clean and removing all that negativity and ill will and jealousy. And let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all need to learn how to do a spell called to protect you from cop blocking. I don't know if y'all ever heard this term, cop blocking. There are people in your life that are cop blockers, and that means that they know that you have favor with certain people, and it normally is regarded to somebody trying to keep somebody from having sex with you. So we got some spiritual cop blockers. You understand? And I'm gonna show you how to deal with spiritual cop blockers. Because sometimes people think by being around me, you can't block nothing. You can't block nothing. Because if I want to do something, I would do it right in front of you. If the person freaky enough for it, I do what I want to do when I want to do it. But I do try to be respectful. But you know, you got spiritual cop blockers. Your daughter can be a spiritual cop blocker. Your pastor could be a spiritual cop blocker. Yes. Your tata, your mambo, your ugon could be a spiritual cop blocker. I didn't say cock sucker, because we not against those. I said cock blocker. That's when you have to do your blockbuster. Blockbuster for the cock blocker. Praise God. It's a real thing, y'all. It's a real thing. This is how people interfere with your love life. People interfere in your prosperity and your success. Them cock blockers. Because remember, the cock is a phallus, directing energy. They be trying to block your direction, keep you confused, try to make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about. We not doing that. Over here, I deal with every aspect of life. I don't care what it is, whether it is it's trailer trash or whether it's palace and royal. It don't matter. Every aspect of life is filling with energy. So now, I want to talk about this because this is important. To all of you that want to practice real magic, real spirituality, and I'm going to talk. Now, first of all, I want to also say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you all. Is that my unveiling Ann? What's up, my Pisces? Yes, baby. Wait a minute. I got out Milton's. Well, Demetrius said he got out the way. Yeah, it ain't good to be broke. Do what you got to do. I ain't get out the way. I had a conversation. That's all. I'm gonna leave it like that. I had a conversation. Better them than me. Okay, now I want to say salutations to each and every one of you guys. So one of the things that I want to talk in honor of Mafedikun Babaluaye, Lua is my path. My subject tonight on this Mars energy, which is Tuesday, is willing to die, but not willing to kill. Thank you, Demetrius, for reminding us this is Super Chat. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Don't forget to hit. Now, during the storm, when I get finished with this, I am going to go out of my outside, and I'm going to send my eguns. Because this is a part of my Ache, even with the hurricane. That's my energy. That's my frequency. That's my vibration. So therefore, if it's this close to Florida, I'm going to utilize it to destroy my enemies. That's what I'm going to be doing with that hurricane. Destroy my enemies, adversaries, people that seek to impede my success and my prosperity. Yes, you go them winds, all of that. That's yes. That's my mother. That's how you understand your energy. When your energy starts showing up in nature, that's how you benefit. You utilize it. Since I'm smart and I'm a skilled spiritualist, I'm going to utilize that to go head on and level with the strength of Ogun. Level them hoes to the ground. Yes. All of that bullshit that you've been talking, let the wind, the four winds of the earth destroy your raggedy ass. Praise God. Now, willing to die, but not willing to kill. In other words, I put in parentheses, willing to be a prey rather than a predator. When you grew up in the church, and we all, those that have church influence and have grown up in church, it's always the concept about being a sheep. And I wrote down sheep for the slaughter. And it's the sheep for the slaughter mentality. That when it comes down to you getting what God got for you, it is always that you willing for somebody to hurt you versus you hurting somebody else. I don't ascribe to that, so I'm going to explain it. The Bible said that if you seek to save your life, you shall lose it, and you seek to lose your life, you shall save. A part of being able to lose your life, that means you're willing to kill. You're willing to put your life on the line. All of y'all that run around think you trying to save your life, listen, I don't ascribe to that, because guess what? I'm not waiting for you to come get me. I'm not waiting for you to find an opportune time to get a hold of me. I don't even know that language. It is very, very important for a lot of melanated people, and I was listening to what is her name? Naomi's. Anyway, she's a black activist. I'll post it later. But that's when she said that, it struck me. A lot of my victories come because I have no problem being a predator. I'm not nobody's prey. A lot of times in spirituality, whether in Ifa or Voodoo or Santeria, you go around with a victim mentality, like everybody has the opportunity. Everybody got something that can bring hurt, harm, or danger unto you, or bring some type of threat to you. Even when nature is arising and manifesting, I do not feel like I'm a prey. I do not live my life that because there's racism in the world, and that means that I am the prey. No, I'm still the predator. Even with the disadvantages that has been given to us through systematic racism, I do not have the mentality of a prey. I don't feel like you can get me from the air. I don't feel like you can get me from the earth. I don't feel like you can get me from the water, and I don't feel like you can get me through the land or through the beasts of the field. I feel like God has given me Psalms 8, that He's given man dominion over the fowls of the air, the fish of the sea, and whatsoever pass through the path of the sea. All that would creep upon the earth and under the earth. I believe that in order to be a real soldier in these ATRs, that you got to understand you walk in the imagery and the likeness of the divine. When Mother Nature is doing her thing, I have a conversation with Mother Nature. Listen, just like you have a conversation with your natural mother. Listen, I didn't do nothing. I did what you told me to do. You might be whooping ass in the house, but don't be whooping on my ass, because I did what you told me to do. You understand? When Father Time want to do his thing, when the Reaper want to come through and Death want to ride through the city, I put my blood on the doorpost. You could skip this house. Spare this house. You understand? It comes down to my ministry. It comes down to everything about me. But what I'm trying to instill into melanated people is that you have to let go of the mentality of the sheep. Because the sheep going to always have you as a prey. It doesn't matter how many advantages that you may have. It doesn't matter how much arche you have. It doesn't matter how talented you are. The mindset that you have sends out the signal that you are a prey. I always want them to know. It don't matter if you got me by 15 years in Ultra. It don't matter if you got me by 15 years in Voodoo. That don't make me a prey. I can have 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. I'm still not afraid. Huh? You willing to die, but you ain't willing to kill. It's a mentality. You so afraid of going to jail, but you ain't afraid to be buried. I want to talk to y'all. I want you to really sink that in. They can be assaulting your wife, your daughter. You so afraid of going to jail, but you ain't afraid of burying nobody. It's something wrong upstairs. That somewhere you have been hoodwinked to believe that safety is in allowing people to treat you as prey. I'm waiting. This is why taking your courses, getting stronger, getting your egos in position, you got to have somebody that on your tie, in your ego, your spiritual core, that is not afraid to kill. I'm going to say this again. Do you have anybody in your spiritual core while you wandering around and ashamed? Those are the people that are going to fight the good fight of faith for you. Even Michael, Archangel Michael ain't afraid to kill. Gabriel ain't afraid to kill. Sasha, no archangel is not afraid to kill. They talk about even angels of regular estate do not have a problem with wiping out hundreds of thousands of men. The mere fact that you claim to be spiritual, and the mere fact that you claim to be returning to your roots, and that you still have not renewed your mind to the point that those are your finances, why you let somebody walk over you? Those are the promises of God for you. Why you let somebody walk over you? Because you still have that prey mentality, P-R-E-Y. Instead of you having the predator mentality. I was watching this episode on one of my YouTube channels, and there was a leopard that was drinking at the water. A leopard that was drinking, and there was an alligator or a crocodile. It might have been a crocodile, and the crocodile was creeping up on the leopard. Y'all want to talk to somebody on today? Because I'm not a prey, I'm a predator. As the crocodile inched closer to the leopard, the crocodile snatched the leopard into the water. Come on here, somebody. Baby, the crocodile thought he had the advantage because the leopard, but you don't understand, the leopard knows how to swim underwater. Y'all understand? Sometimes you think you pulling somebody into your advantage, and baby, you are bringing them into to a disadvantage, but you are bringing them into a advantage. So the leopard, the crocodile does this whole thing in order to go spinning. Some people ain't got nothing but a couple skill sets. So the crocodile go to spinning the leopard. But the leopard's bite power and his ability to swim up on the water. Next thing you know, the leopard was coming out of the water with the crocodile. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to mothers. I want to talk to fathers. I want to talk to people that are melanated, that understand that until you stop being a prey and sitting in your mind and realizing that everything got to happen to you because you are prey. No. That means, what's up there, my cancer in the house? What's up, Miss Yvette? Miss Yvette, I start rubbing my legs. Where's my Natasha Foster? The storm is not where she at. Now, I need y'all to understand this. When you think about what brings victory, whether Jehovah Nisi, whether Jehovah Maker, what brings victory? When you willing as a man or woman to die, but you ain't willing to kill, you have no problem burying your loved ones, huh? But because you afraid of going to jail. You're not afraid of them also killing off and doing genocide. This is why in the old time when the slave ship was coming, this is why you had a lot of family jumped over. They said they rather die in the waters of Yemiya than to be a slave for anybody 1 day, 1 hour, 1 second. Baby, you ain't about that life like that. I don't care if you are initiated into voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo. You are still walking around here with all of that you claim to know and all that you claim to be. You're still walking around here with a prey mentality. That you are willing for somebody to come in and you wait for them to assault you. I don't operate like that. I don't bother nobody. I don't tend to other people's business. But you come over here, oh, I am very much willing to kill. I don't care who you is. Huh? I will kill you over 50 Cent. I will kill you over my roach. I will kill you over touching my family, my children. Don't act like I won't go there over something small. Because if you will take my quarter, you will take my dollar. And the mere fact that you know who I am and you still gonna try me, you can get that. You can get that. Because a lot of people be trying you. That crocodile in that water was trying that leopard. And he thought he had the advantage. See, everybody that come for you, swing on your daughter, swing on your son, swing on your loved one. It's not that they actually think that they got you. And when he put them, remember, the bite power of a crocodile or alligator is tremendous. But so is the leopard. Baby, you think you got a bite? I would take a bite out of your crime, your ass, your elbow, your neck. It don't matter. I'm vampiric in nature. My mother is Centea. You understand? I am Count Chocly. Count Chocly. I mean that. I have no problem going to war and defending what I stand for. The mere fact that as you are learning and you are growing and you getting your spiritual tools and you're still trying to be a good Christian, you're trying to be the bigger person. That's why you can't fit the petite. Because you so busy trying to be a bigger person, you getting your ass whooped. Well, I'm not interested in being the bigger person. I wasn't interested in being a bigger person when I was young. And I am not interested in being a bigger person than I'm old. I wasn't interested in being a bigger person when I was a Christian. And I'm not interested in being a bigger person because I am initiated. I ain't never been that guy. I never saw the wisdom. I never saw the benefit of taking a ass whooping for the team. I ain't seen it. What's up, tattoo my sad? I ain't never seen it. I'm not going to go through all these different initiations and change for you to do what? To play who? Is that my aphrodisiac coming in here? Anyway, how you doing, Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina? Praise God. How you doing, sweetie? Let me tell y'all something. Apostle ain't trying to change your mind. I ain't trying to make you into a killer. I'm just saying that most black people have no problem of dying. Sagittarius Detroit has been here. My hand at work. Per usual, love you. Oh, thank you so much, my baby. Stormy is in the house. She at work. You got to get that money. You got to get that money. That conjure is serious. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care where I go in the Bible, I can find that Yahweh is a consuming fire for a reason. You're not gonna get you're not getting victory in your life. I don't care if you burn high John. I don't care if you burn a high John candle. If you have a mentality and you're still walking around here like anybody can consume you and devour you, I do not think about it. I don't care if I'm doing root work. I don't care if I'm doing Obia. I don't care if I'm doing soon to be Condom Late. I don't care if I'm doing Kabbalah. I don't care if I'm doing Ocha. It don't matter. I'm not nobody's prey. I'm not nobody's victim. Somebody can sit there and think that I am a victim, baby. I am plotting. Huh? You go and mess with one of my eggs that is in my nest. Huh? I become the eagle of the air. I'm going to hunt you down from the air. Those are my eggs. My eggs ain't a prey, and neither am I. I want you to understand, anything that God has for me, I'm willing to fight or kill for it. You understand? I want the egg room to understand that I am here for it. What you need, God got it. What you need, God got it. But if the Bible said that the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, then why should I walk around here with the mentality of a prey instead of a predator? I want to talk to you. If the enemy, if you believe in Christianity, and you believe that the enemy comes to steal, you better have something for the thief. Kill, you better kill them before they kill you. And destroy. Who you finna ruin? Who you finna annihilate? I will blow your ass up first before I let you blow me up. I'm just saying, sober-minded thing. When somebody come and try to decimate what God has allowed you, I talk about the foundation, because the winds and the storms come. Like, you not finna huff and puff and blow down my house. No, what we gonna have, if you come to my life as the big bad wolf and talking about you finna huff and puff and blow my house down, then me and my household, we having wolf shish kebabs. That's what's finna go down. Because you're not blowing anything down. Now you can blow this tiny whacker on down, but you're not blowing my shelter, what God has blessed me. Now if you want to come over here, Mr. Wolf, and become shish kebabs, because I'm still the predator. Now you can walk around my house and try to find a way in all you want, but understand the mentality in this house is of the Lord. It's of the Lord. When you see me rotisserie that wolf, you understand that wolf learned on today. I'm sorry, if you're going through sickness, you should not be a prey. You should be on the attack. Just however aggressive your sickness is, you need to be that and some. How aggressive people are to bring you down, you should be just that much determined to be on top. This is what Mars energy brings. Don't burn dragon's blood when you ain't about that life. I'm not fit to sit there. I don't gang up on me. Gang up on me. That's just more people I got to kill. If you want to group yourself against Chief Apostle Samuel Jr., I'm still not upset. I'm not even going to get mad. It's fine with me. I am going to lay you down. All of you. If I can do an orgy, I can do a drive-by. A spiritual drive-by. You understand? At what point are you going to grow up and stop being a victim and a prey? I don't care how big my heart is and how much I love people, I would kill them same people. If you trying to kill me or hurt me, absolutely. I don't love nobody that much. And you shouldn't either. And you shouldn't either. Because your first loyalty is to self. Your God, your goddess, your Egun. This is why I tell people, if you're going to work with me, go to your answer. Get the approval from them. And then we can move forward. You understand? I'm not going to sit there and you sitting there walking around my house. While you walking around my house trying to get in my house, you ain't even realize I done came out my house and I'm coming for you now. Huh? Like in my family, I got all kind of people in my family. You don't want to take an ass whooping in my family because you might also get molested in my family. You might also get raped. You understand? Because you might call yourself coming in, breaking in, and killing and stealing in my house. And you not only you get an ass whooping, but you get plugged. I might go and look at it and say, oh, that's a nice one, and I go ahead and handle that. So now you got to explain to the officer why you are sitting here bleeding from multiple holes. Oh, you'll get the message around the city. I wouldn't go over there messing with him. Because that's a predator. Because some of y'all get offended as 666, as being chaos being, that you a predator. You took that as Hillary Clinton saying something as a negative. Huh? I'd rather be seen as a predator than a prey. I'm going to say that again. I'd rather be seen as a predator than a prey. You let somebody talking about you allow them to walk over you because they talk about you and talk about what you would. No. I'm letting you know right now. I've been letting you know the whole time. Play with me if you want to. I have no problem. I will play your silly game. Huh? But I am not a victim. When people do me wrong, I'm still not a victim. When people try to betray me, I'm still not a victim. When people try to snatch the rug from up under me, I'm still not a victim. When they say no weapon formed against me shall prosper, there's impossible to be a victim. Huh? Whether you decide to try to come at me from the mountaintop or the valley low, I'm still not a victim. I'm still the predator. You understand? You're never going to win. You're never going to get where God got to you and then possess. That's what my point is. Possessing the land. See, you can go through all of that stuff coming through the leaving Egypt, going through the wilderness, and getting to Canaan land and never possess it. I'm not with that, y'all. If I'm going to pray, I'm going to possess. If I'm going to speak a word, I'm going to possess. If I'm going to touch and agree, I'm going to possess. If I'm going to do an elbow, I'm going to possess. If I'm going to give an offering, I'm going to possess. If I'm not possessing, I ain't doing. I'm not out there hunting for free. I'm not out there hunting just to be saying that I'm out there hunting. I'm out there looking for something. This is why my life has purpose. That's why you hear me say I'm 51 years old. I don't have time for it. I got goals. I got dreams. I am out here trying to strive to become a millionaire and eventually a multi-millionaire. But I got to hit the millionaire status. And I'm 51 years old. And December I'm going to be 52. Do you think I got time? Do you think I got time for games? If I need to become a wolf, I will. If I need to become a bear, I will. I am whatever I need to be. Huh? If I need to become a python, I will. If I need to become a parasite, if I need to become a virus, if I need to become a bacteria, it don't matter. I am the resurrection of life. It don't matter. What type of egoon? There's certain egoons that we have need of. They don't mind killing Massa, busting a hole in Massa, beating Massa ass unto an inch of their life. No problem. Are you promoting violence? No, I'm promoting being a predator. Does violence come along with that? Absolutely. You can be violent and not win. You can be violent and still not win. I'm promoting being a predator. That means you are skillful. You're not just out there, as Apostle Paul said, beating against the wind. See, when we light incense over here, it's with intention. When we do candle work over here, it's with intention. When we do graveyard work over here, it's with intention. We just not out here swinging, throwing blows. We are intentional. I intended to hit your guts. They had a video out there. They say a man cannot touch, the penis cannot touch the baby because it's in the uterus. I said I might not be able to touch the baby, but I damn sure can shake his world. You understand? You're not going to come on my platform as a melanated person and gain this knowledge, this insight, this inspiration, and still live your life like you a prey. That anybody can come out, the squirrel can come out the tree, they can get you. The raccoon can come out there. No. That is not what I teach. If you were doing right and giving right and aligning yourself, you should be receiving victory. I choose not to be a sheep. I choose to be a goat. I'll walk on the left-hand path before I let you walk all over me. I'm going to say this again. I will walk in utter darkness before I ever let you walk over me. I will kill every goat every time I get paid. that God allowed me to get my hands on and give it as an offering, I'm not a prey. I might have been behind the ball. I might have been in a situation where I had to make tremendous amount of sacrifices, but at no time, sir and ma'am, has Chief Apostle Ely been somebody's prey. There have people that try to turn me into their prey, and I don't have no problem with that. See, you can't hate the game. I mean, you can't hate the player. Most of y'all hate the game, but you don't hate the game when you win it. You only hate the game is when you lose it, because you're a sore loser. But when somebody comes at me and tries to turn me into a prey, I have no problem with that. But you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to make that happen. I'm confused about how you're going to make that happen. When I start reading you and looking at your spiritual makeup and look what you're working with, I'm trying to figure out how you ever thought that you were going to get over on me. How you ever thought in any lifetime that you were going to be an individual that was going to get away. Oh, I'm the king of backtracking on a bitch. I'm going to say that again. I felt that in my spirit. I am the king of backtracking on a bitch. Oh, I'm going to go after my bigger fish first. I'm going to take care of responsibility first. But Mole Cricket, I saw your raggedy ass. Huh? Locust, I saw you. Huh? Mr. Ant, I'm going to drop kick you also, Mr. See, I don't just pay attention to the big thing. I pay attention to the little thing. Because the Bible told me it's little foxes that destroy the vine. And if you've been following me, there should be a strategy to your victory. That's whether it's on your job, whether that is in your company, whether you have a personal business, whether that is in a family situation, whether that's in a relationship. The mere fact that you're walking around with weapons that are mighty through God and they're pulling down a stronghold, and yet see and perceive yourself as a what? A prey? You ain't racist enough. While you out there trying to get some rope, I got rope too, and a chain. While you out there measuring my coffin, I'm measuring yours too. While you licking your chops about what you think you're going to sink your teeth in, I'm licking mine too. That's whether I'm on top in the fight or whether I'm at the bottom of the fight. I'm still licking my chop. I'm still, no matter where I am in the situation, I am still the predator. If I get wounded in the process, I am still the predator. The fact that you are still in 2004, that you're willing to die by police violence, by somebody hanging you or your son or your daughter, like the fact that you are willing to steal, you don't have a problem. You have a problem dying, but you have a problem killing. Is there a different kind of heaven you're supposed to be going to if you die by the hands of your enemy? Some of y'all act like that you become a martyr. They need to be saying, you know how many people he killed before they hung that nigga? Do you know how many ears he chewed off? Huh? How many people he castrated before they hung that nigga? You won't sing kumbaya around my body. You gonna be running out saying, I hope this nigga ain't had no children. I have never seen such a fight. How in the world we trying to hang him and he tying the rope around? I'm just choking crackers. If you want to see change in racism, when you see a bunch of white people hanging from a tree, then you'll get a different response from white people. Long as you seeing niggas hanging from a tree, you're not going to get no change. Because you're not afraid to die. You're just afraid to kill. See, one thing I've learned, when I tell somebody I don't like something they're doing to me, then I do it to them. Because I know at that point you're going to understand. Because a lot of people think that I can't do to them what they're doing to me. Oh, I'm a lot smarter than you are. I choose not to live like that, but don't think I won't do it. It's not above me. Let me say that again. It's not above me. I'm still a predator. I would prefer us to be cordial. I would prefer us to sit down and reason together. I would prefer all of that. Huh? But I also have absolutely no problem of doing what I need to do to get my victory. What's the topic? Willing to die, but not willing to kill. Willing to be a prey rather than a predator. You think I actually doing all this for my melanated people? So somebody just come in and threaten me? I'm already eternal. I have lived many lifetimes, and I'll live again. I ain't necessarily want to come back to this bite. But if I have to, I will be more endowed and more empowered than I was. And hopefully get a better soul contract. Negotiate. Lord, you ain't let me kill but 100,000 last time. I need to go for 1 million. If I'm going to go back to the earth, I'm like Jesus. My sword is dipped in blood. I'm not putting up with it, y'all. It is not just my finances. It's just not my health. I'm not putting up with it, period. I'm not tolerating people bullshit. I don't care if you white, black, purple, handicap, I don't know. And I told y'all, I'm not against handicap because I will date handicap because I want to be at the front. The last shall be first and the first shall be last. I'm not against nothing. You can have legs, no legs. I don't care nothing about that. There was a time all of that mattered. That'll keep me from having to spend money buying your shoe because you ain't got no legs. You don't need no stockings and you don't need no heels because you ain't got no legs. Praise God. All you doing is saving me money. So my mentality has changed. But to sit here at 51 years old and I'm out here teaching melanated people and this does not encourage you to stand your ground. This does not encourage you to get out and vote. This is like, you're not going to do me no any kind of way. I'm not going to make you feel comfortable. I'm not going to let you circle the block and make me nervous. You're not going to chase me, I'm going to chase you. You start running towards me, I'm running towards you. Hey nigga, hey cracker. Hey. Why are you, how you going to return back to glory? How? They playing right in your face. I post so much stuff on my social media. I post so much in my church. You is not learning from Apostle Ely. Because you're not going to play in my face. You're not going to play me for a fool. And you're not going to play me at all. And if I can't get you to respect me, then I will get you to fear me. And I don't care either way. Because I didn't come this far in my spiritual journey to let somebody like you be a stumbling block to my life and what God got for me. The mere fact that you still around here and getting your graveyard work done, the mere fact that I already know you playing. You worried about, is there a, baby, I don't care if there is a wicked spirit with me, I'm going to put his or her ass to work. I don't need everybody on my team good. My spirit that stand behind me, he do both. He did a lot of evil when he was living. I love him. I'm like Lenny Kravitz. I love him. I love him. Because when you come fucking with me, he has no problem killing you. You understand? When my Padrino said, I'm afraid of your spirit, that's a good thing. Huh? That's a good thing. And don't worry about my spirit, because I'll kill too. But it's good to know that everybody in my spiritual court ain't there just for money. Everybody in my spiritual court ain't there just for healing. Huh? Because I need somebody that when I have to deal with these Niagaras and I got to deal with these bitches, that they don't have no problem getting down with the dirties. You go on and try to get clean up and get rid of all of your spirits that are there for that whoop ass purpose. Not me. I need you on my team. I thank you. I thank God for you. I thank God for the wicked spirit. I thank God for the spirits of light and all of that, because that's a balance. Because if you study the 67 books of Moses, you have some good spirits. That's Barack Obama said, better angel. There's a time you deal with your better angel, and sometimes you need your baby kids. I need my money. I need my money. And I'm not for the sin for my money. Don't tell me that ass belongs to me. Because I'm going to have my baby kids patrolling. There's times in your life that you need to stop listening to these dumb ass Christian preachers and let that white man's religion go. And ask yourself, when you get in a fight, do you want a bitch on your side that ain't scared to cut a bitch? Or you want somebody talking about how we need to get along? That's why Rodney King got his ass whooped. And then when he got to the jail, they took the stick and stuck it up his anus. See, that's how people treat you when you talk about let's get along. I don't care for it. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm a Sag. My moon is in Aries. My rising sign Pisces. I can't tell you how to live. I can't tell you how to be. I'm saying as for me and my household and in my spiritual court, everything over here is not holy and godly. And I don't need it to be. And I ain't looking for it to be. And I ain't trying to get rid of none of it. Amen? Apostle, do you love the Lord? Absolutely. The God that I serve is a killer. He said, I the Lord do all these things. Make sure I ain't forget nobody with no cash app. Just because the storm out there don't mean my cash app don't work. And PayPal either. Let me tell y'all something. At some point in some juncture in your life, you're going to have to grow up. At some point in your life, you're going to have to understand the real Yahshua. And at some point in your life, you got to realize when somebody has stolen something from you, they're not just going to just give it back to you because it belongs to you. King Charles is still going to walk around with that jewelry and those diamonds and all of that on his crown that was stolen out of Africa until somebody come over there and beat the cow shit out of King Charles and bring Great Britain to the ground. If Africa's so great, then rule again. Don't tell me, I want to hear no more stories on social media about the resources in Africa and these white folk come over here and still dogging y'all. I want to hear. I want to hear them about Haiti with your voodoo, sir, ma'am. If you can't set free and put some on France, the president of France to liberate Haiti, while you out here working on everybody else and working with the laws on everybody else, I ain't got time for it. We need to be making grounds move where we are in a better state of reality. And I'm tired of talking about your Apollo spirits. I'm talking about the ego. All you want to do is work on other black people. Well, those black people ain't really the reason why you in the shape that you in. They don't have your 40 acres and a mule. I want the bitch. I want the botch. I want the Niagara that got my 40 acres and a mule. If you ain't him or her, you are not the top of my agenda. Y'all want to fight everybody else that ain't going to change your life at all. If you win today or tomorrow, if they leave the earth today or tomorrow, it ain't going to make your life better. But I promise you, if you find that bite and you find that Niagara that got your 40 acre and mule, I guarantee it's a life changer. You fighting the wrong battles, baby. You're in the ring with the wrong people. You're contending and causing conflict with the wrong people. You're getting initiated for the wrong reason. Huh? Where's your spiritual brass knuckles? I want to talk to all of my tribe. Where is your spiritual brass knuckle? Why are you busting that bitch down to the white meat, as my auntie would say? You understand? That's why I like that movie. I can't think of it right now offhand. But he was a gay man. He was cooking. He was a cook at the restaurant. And these white guys came in and they said they didn't want no AIDS burger. Oh, it's some gay men out there. You fuck around. You gonna find out. And she said, don't go over there. Don't go over there. He went right over there. He said, who ordered the AIDS burger? And one white guy said, I did. I don't want it. He opened that burger. He said, we don't serve AIDS back. And he took his tongue and licked that burger and pushed it in his face. And he was whooping their ass. Because who you have sex with don't have nothing to do with your wallet game. Don't let nobody confuse you. Don't let nobody walk around here and take your manhood because you like dick. Or because you like to get plowed by dick. At the end of the day, you still a warrior. Get yourself together, sir. Ma'am, I don't care how much pussy you lick. Huh? Put your shield of salvation up. Huh? We're not here for it. We're not begging for somebody to tolerate our existence. We're not whether Congress pass a law or not. You gonna pass one after we get through laying y'all ass out. Praise God. I guess they done found out. I'm just not a victim. Who is that? Oh, that's Keisha. Let me tell y'all something. These people went out there and spent all this money. And they claim they love the Lord and that God speaks to them. These are going to be same people talking about what Obatala say, what a ruler say, what Ogun say. I do real magic. I don't have time for it. I hope I'm encouraging you to be all you can be in the spiritual army of God. And not to walk around here as a prey. Don't gain all this knowledge, all this inspiration. And please do not think at no time that I'm just talking. I am not the one. I keep showing people over and over. I do not play checkers, I play chess. I will ensnare your ass quick, fast, in a hurry. It's in Georgia now. I can't think of the name of that show, but yeah, it was good. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. You got this. I mean, and it's not something you have to beg for. You lay hands in the church, lay hands in the street. I guarantee you they'll think once or twice. You push me, I'm going to shove your whole life in a shithole. It's going to be so not worth it for you. And let me tell y'all something. I don't beg no man for no money. If I don't have to beg the women on my platform and my church to give and do, and I'm talking about they're just giving. No less than talking about financial responsibility. I keep trying to tell you, I'm a Sagittarius, y'all. My moon is in Aries. my rise sign prophecy, I do not operate like these other men out here. I don't know who raised them. I don't know who taught them. I don't know who had them. First of all, I'm not going to have no other man be able to say certain things about me. All the men that talked about me was taking care of me. That's my uncles, my daddy, and my spiritual dad. Them men right there will empower me. They can say what they got to say. But any other nigga, Niger, no. Apostle Healy handle business, because I was taught by real men how to handle my business. So you cannot like me, but what you can't say, I owe you. Padrino Michael can love me, Oba can love me or dislike me. At the end of the day, all my first Madrino, my second, one thing, Mr. Mario might be in the ground and he might be in the land of the ancestors. But one thing about it, he don't owe a bitch or a Niagara's. They were paid in full. Nobody got to like you. Handle yourself like a man. I don't know who raised you, but they have fucked you over. And they're going to hinder you from being all God would have you to be, because your mentality is not about handling business. Ain't no, I'm not going to let no other man have to come and talk to me about certain things. When me and my ex were going, situation with the kids got school clothes or whatever, all we were doing talking about, so we did not buy the same thing. But they never had to run me down. They had to look for me. They had to search high and low and ask for a candle. That ain't never been the issue. And let me tell you something about me. I have literally, and I tell anybody else, if I fall short, I'm going to make it up to you. I don't care if you're a man. I don't care if you're a woman. You know why? Because I want you to know what type of man I am. Because I have no problem not being perfect. I have no problem not being perfect. What I have a problem doing, if I ain't man enough to make up where I have messed up. I done been divorced and come to certain maturity in my life and went back to my exes and apologized to them. Not for what I said, because I meant that, but I didn't have to do it the way I did it. I don't apologize to in-law. I remember my mother-in-law told me one time, you apologize to your wife, but you ain't apologize to me. I said, because I don't owe you an apology. You was in my business, messing with my marriage, and you deserve whatever you got. Now, if I had did something outside and handled that, I said, you were interfering with my son. Now, I'm not apologizing for that. I was dead ass right. You should have been tending to your husband and your business. But you over here dealing with your daughter business. And if you had not raised her and you didn't feel confident in what you have raised and instilled in her, that still ain't my business. Because what she put on my name, that's all about me. So no, I owe you no apology. Mind your goddamn business. But I shouldn't have been talking about your mama. And your brothers. And your daddy. And your cousins. And where you come from. I went too far. I was talking about your mammy and your grandmammy and your great-grandmammy. I went too far. That wasn't necessary to get my point across. But I am sad. But it don't make it right. So I apologize. But I did mean what I said. Because I'm not going to apologize to you and lie like I didn't mean that. Because I meant every word I said. But it wasn't necessary. My first wife, I was young when I got there, and I cut the mustard. I was something else. I apologize. I don't have a problem. You don't have to be perfect to be a man. You just need to understand where you done grown and matured, and you wrong. Get that together. Get that together. That's not only on my platform, that's in life. You need to understand that for manifestation to come and Egun to move for you and also you can't have all them blockages. You can't have all them blockages because you ain't cleaned up what you messed up. I'm gonna say it again. You ain't cleaned up what you messed up. And the only way you're gonna learn how to be effective in cleaning up, you got to acknowledge your mess. And not be out here blaming other people. Let me give you an example. I had made a statement to my Taurus, my love, my Taurus. So I was like, I said when I go on live tonight I'm going to burn your incense. Yes, I'm building a church. I got a ministry. I got a church, but I'm building a ministry. I'm looking for new members, new saints in my church, because these are the ones I got. Some of them agents, they sought without Savior. Anyway, so I'm talking to my love, and I say, the night when I go on live, I'm gonna burn your incense, and I'm gonna do X, Y, Z for you. So I end up not going on the live, right? So I didn't. So I told her, I texted her and let her know I was gonna take care of it. Let me explain something to you. When you tell somebody you're gonna do something and you don't do it, it's still a lie. But what I did was I acknowledged, because a lot of times you have good intention or stuff, but you don't necessarily know how the day gonna go. I didn't know my night was gonna go the way that it went. But at the end of the day, I still gave her my word. And so therefore I began to cry. I said, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this, this, and this for you, because I told you I was gonna do this, and I'm gonna make this up to you. There's nothing wrong with falling short. Acknowledge when you done lied. If I tell my baby Scorpio I'm gonna do something and I don't get to it, that's a lie. And I need to correct that. My baby Scorpio said, you want to read it? Okay. Do y'all get what I'm saying? There's just some things that you need to know as a man. And I don't care if you gay, straight, or bi. There's certain things you need to know as a woman. Gay, straight, or bi. I don't care. Melanated people. There's certain things that you have to understand. In order for you to grow in honor and respect and all this other stuff, you got to clean up what you messed up. You got to acknowledge when you done fell short. And you the one got to clean that up. No, and nobody should have to come and tell you. You knew you took a shit in the toilet, why you ain't flushing? Why somebody got to come and tell you, you're a grown-ass man or woman, that you done took a dump and you... Oh, come on. We're not doing that, spiritually or naturally. And if I got to tell you something, I'm going to put it all over social media. That's what Sagittarius do. You don't want me to have nothing to say about it? Don't do it. Quiche, Scorpio, reading. And I like this anise. It smells so good. I give Mario stuff. I give him some of this at the cemetery. This is so good. It's almost smell like licorice. So juicy. You ready, my baby Scorpio? You'd be surprised at how much life gets so much better. Oh, read it for you. Your mom. Okay, hold on. And then Miss Yvette. Cancer. You thought I forgot, didn't you? I ain't forgot. I forgot nothing. And then Bo. I got Boaz. That's what I put his name down there. Boaz, Pisces, reading. Go tribe. Go saints. Saints, just don't think it because like y'all know how I am. So don't be acting like I'm acting different. I'm acting the same. Alright, baby Scorpio. I'm gonna do you first, then I'm gonna do Miss Yvette, Cancer, and then I'm gonna do Boaz, Pisces. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Quiche the Scorpio. We might not, I don't know if we're going to work tomorrow. They probably will. I don't care. That which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Quiche the Scorpio. Quiche, Quiche the Scorpio. What is it that this Scorpio needs to focus on? What is it that this Scorpio needs to focus on? Ain't God good? My baby Scorpio, first shadow card comes up in her reading is the Death of Death. If that's not Scorpio energy, that's Mars and Pluto on the day of power. Nun Yud Tav. It says, I now focus my attention and meditation to total conviction and certainty upon the absolute demise of the angel of death once and for all. All that the focus of getting rid of dead issues, things that have no life, have no service, as the scriptures say, salt that don't have no savor, got to go. Got to go. Things that are not serving, it's almost like spring cleaning. Focus on spring cleaning as a mentality right now. Get rid of all and anything. And that's coming up in shadow. That means they want you to focus on that. Foolish. Then your middle card is self-esteem. It says, hey, hey, hey. It says, with the divine energy of this sequence of letters, I connect to the power of the ancient high priest of the temple to heal all areas of my life. So this card right here is talking about being made whole, baby Scorpio. It says, all areas of my life, including health problems, financial difficulty, and relationship conflicts. This card, this is your middle card. This is talking about things coming together. This is talking about in 3 areas. That's what my triple thread candle is for. Oh, I must have moved it. Since I've been feeling better, I've been cleaning up. And I can't find hardly nothing. When shit was everywhere, I knew everything was. But now I'm cleaning up. I'm just a lost. Anyway. But your outcome card is accountability and Scorpio. It says mem non coup. Retaliation and revenge are swept away. I find that hard to believe, but anyway. I see the victim mentality is the foundation of all these feelings. I replace that thinking with the understanding that I am the creator of my own circumstances. I love this. This is your outcome card, baby Scorpio. And I know that what I have created through water element, I can change. Thus, everything changes now. So there's going to be a lot of transformation going on. But the more you understand yourself, the more you know what to ask for, the more that you're going to be able to see certain things take place in your life in a positive way, what we call positive, because of some of the fact that you have more clarity of understanding that you initiate certain things by how you think and how you feel. That's why that's important. Then I got Miss Yvette, my Cancer. Where you at, Miss Yvette? Where you at? Where you at? What that song say? I could do this for hours. Is Miss your mom listening? Oh, she listening. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which in the dark, bringing to light of my eyes concerning Miss Yvette, the camp. Ebasa! Who that came in strong? Yes, sir. Ebasa! I'm going to say this. Miss Yvette, one of the things that's coming across in your cards, and I'm feeling on your energy, is that do not blame self or situation. Be hurt, be grieving, because it's coming through like telling like it's things were done, things happened. There's not a reason to blame. Everybody to blame. But healing is taking place. And he's there, he's aware. And after I get through doing certain things, he will be in a better place to help his mom. Right now he's still growing. Cancer. Miss Yvette, victory over addiction comes up in shadow for you. This is Psalm 25. I always call that Psalm 25. Pehe Lamed, it says, I am ready to battle the nasty habit and unpleasant character traits that I have not been able to get rid of. This ensures my victory over the forces of ego for Cancer. That means that you're overcoming mental things, emotional things. It said, I am imbued with emotional power and discipline to triumph over all self-centered impulses and negative desires. This card right here has a lot to do with self-control for Cancerian energy. It's also talking about being able to submit your ego to your desires as far as what you want to see come out. This card right here also indicates of getting rid of things that have stagnated you in your love life, stagnated well, I'm just saying like it's coming to me. Sometimes you just need your back beat out. I'm not being nasty. It's just sometimes you need to be treated like an iron board. You need to be pressed. You understand, honey? I just have to tell you the truth. Okay? Sometimes you need to be pressed. You need to be treated like an iron board. You need pressure. And they said pressure busts pipes. And sometimes your pipes need to be cleansed. And your children can't do it for you. Praise God. Now, your reading goes on, Miss Javette, is your middle card is fearless. It says mem non delay. It said, what am I afraid of? With this name, the courage to conquer my fears. Because the opposite of Cancer is Capricorn. So Cancers have to deal with a lot of fears and phobias as well. It said, I conquer my fears now rise within me. By proactively confronting my fears at seed level, I yank them out by the roots and remove them entirely from my being. So this card right here is indicating, Miss Yvette, that you have to nip stuff in the bud before it gets out of control. Addressing stuff before they ever get out of control. And confronting your fears and doing things that put you in a position of, and remember, fear is absent of knowledge. When you don't know what's going on, why it's going on, this is where fear can come in and just run away with you. Getting educated, getting insight, these are the things that help you to be aware of what's going on and what are the possibilities or remedies that you can take. Then you got your outcome card. It says the power of prosperity. This falls for Cancer. It talks about succeeding. It says Samek left Lamed. It said, I acknowledge that the light of the Creator is the ultimate source of all prosperity and well-being. Understanding you're going to be taken care of, provided for. It says, with this name I summon the forces of prosperity and substance and ask for the strength to keep my ego in check when the other checks start rolling in. So you got two cards talking about your ego, and both of these cards are surrounded with your healing and your prosperity. So this is why this is important. Psalm 25 is for your victory, but Psalm 23 will help you when it comes down to meditating and getting past the ego. Boaz. Miss Yvette gonna walk by the iron board. He said, well, okay. He said, I need to be pressed. Where's my Boaz? There you go. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which in the dark bring it to the light. Hold on, somebody else came in. I got you, Renee. Reversal. Triple threat and how to do it. Reversal. Triple threat. And how John. Alright. That's for my 69. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which in the dark bring it to the light of my eyes concerning my Boaz, the Pisces. Boaz, the Boaz, the Pisces. That which is in the dark bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Boaz, the Pisces. What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? Look at my Boaz. Pisces energy coming in. Shadow, first card for Shadow for Boaz is Dialing God. Very spiritual card coming up for Shadow. Lamed Vava. Using this name, I can now activate direct dial to God. I take in the name I dial. I connect. My truest prayers are answered at the speed of light. This is a very good card, but this is also talking about you actually manifesting very, very quickly by focusing on your true desires and asking the divine, because they're talking about connection. Chilling. But this is a very quick manifestation of your prayers. Bo, this means that you're in what I call the fertile season of manifestation. And that's in shadow, because that's in the dark aspect of the moon. Then your middle card, it says, speak your mind. Nun Tav He. It said, when I need to tell the truth, this name gives me the courage to open my heart before I open my mouth. And this says, when I hear the truth, it gives me the strength to open my ears and close my mouth. This is a lot of maturity, a lot of growth, paying attention to what you're hearing and also what you're speaking. So I like this for Pisces, because sometimes Pisces can, with that Jupiter energy, can talk way more than what they're able to give and talk way more than they're able to do. So you got to always remember, just because you're a Pisces and Neptune is a planet, you are still influenced by Jupiter. Okay, Sagittarius are very talkative as well as Pisces. But I have a Pisces rising sign, so we talk a lot in our mind. Pisces talk a lot in their mind, and Sagittarius talk a lot out of their mouth. But they still talking and communicating. And then the outcome card is no agenda in your outcome. It says none left. It says my motivation of self-interest, ulterior motive, and hidden agenda give way to pure acts of friendship, unconditional love, and giving. It says when I take myself out of the way, I create a space for true and loving friends, joy, and fulfillment. This is a really, really good read for a better life. Not only for what's happening now, present in your life, but this is talking about the things that will come. And this is something I've always really wanted for you to have, genuine love and support and healthy relationship, and relationship of reciprocity. That means you give, you get. And I like that this card is falling in your outcome, because this talks about joy, genuine friends, and fulfillment. So you're going to have a life of fulfillment. She said, I got it. Okay. I said, are you talking about what I was looking at my chops? What that meant? All right. I think I get everybody. Much love to each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to check on my Padrino and make sure he's okay. I don't know how fast the storm is moving, because I ain't going to lie, I ain't been keeping up with it. All right. I got to get these plants inside anyway. But love y'all, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow. I don't know exactly what UPS is going to do, so if I don't have to go to work, then I'll come on a little earlier. But if not, I'll see y'all tonight. All right. God bless.